Porter grew up wealthy and WASP in Peru, Indiana, where, when he was a toddler, his mother dressed him up in frilly dresses. Maybe she knew he was not going to be captain of the football team. He went to Yale. He even wrote the football team's fight song, which you probably know. Bulldog, bulldog, bow, wow, wow, Eli, Yale. That song of great artistic merit. And then he actually had a Broadway flop, and he went to Paris in the teens, and he hung out with high society. He got married, he hung out with high society. But he had his ear to the ground, and when he came back to New York and landed in New York in the middle of the Broadway boom in the 20s, late 20s, and he was introduced to one of his biggest competitors, Richard Rodgers, whose star was on the rise. But the open secret about Cole Porter was that he was gay. He was gay and he was married to a woman. He was constantly falling madly in love with a new person, not his wife, not a woman. He couldn't be open about it. And so he put all this passion into his songwriting. He wrote music and lyrics, as did Irving Berlin. He wrote music and lyrics, and he wrote some of the steamiest songs of his time. Of course, we know this one. Let's birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. So you could have fun with it, but he also could evoke in deadly seriousness how dangerous and wonderful it felt to fall in love. And he had a certain way of putting a new twist on it, too. As a matter of fact, at that meeting with Rodgers, he had a revelation about how to resuscitate his career. He leaned into Richard Rodgers conspiratorially, and he said, I figured it out. From now on, I'm going to write little Jewish songs. Well, in someone else's hands, it could have seemed gimmicky. But in Porter's, it was magic. Now we're going to play Night and Day, but I just want you to listen for a few things. Listen to how the song's main motif is a group of the same note. Night and day, followed by a little Jewish melody. You are the one. Right? And listen to the next phrase. As the harmonies descend, after the repeat of that line, we have, whether near to me or far, no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. It's like the harmonies are practically melting. Night, and then he kind of wakes himself out of his reverie. Night and day. Also, and he does it again. He does in the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Is this person sane? Right? Also, listen to how in the bridge, Cole gets just about as close to breaking lyrical taboos as any of his cohorts. But he elevates it. We go from B flat to D flat. He elevated a minor third, and he says, night and day under the hide of me. Well, let's talk about this lyric. Under the hide of me. Who has hides? Animals, right? Okay, this is a big passion he's got. Night and day under the hide of me. What kind of feeling is this? And then he lets it out. There's, oh, such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. All right, this is crazy love, right? Gnarls Barkley of the 1930s, right? Crazy. But then he states the only option. My torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you, day and night, night and day. Now, making love was used as an expression for courting, which is why Cole Porter could get away with it in this song. But we know he's not talking about scented letters and strolls in the park. And as if to pull us down into this incredibly steamy passion with him, he's not gonna let any stone go unturned. He lays the song over a Latin rhythm. He was fascinated with the Latin rhythms, and of all the Tin Pan Alley writers, of all the writers writing for Broadway at that time, he more than anybody else utilized the rhythms that were coming up from Cuba and South America. And he really underlines the one-note melody of the verse with this funny introduction. Like the beat, beat, beat of the tom-tom as the jungle shadows fall, like the tick, tick, tongue of a stately clock that stands against the wall, like the drip, drip, drop of the raindrops when a summer shower is through. Still a voice within me keeps repeating, you, you, you. Night and you are the one, only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Day and night, why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely